We have water all over the place, spanning 8 counties, but getting it to the right place at the right time is really our challenge. The Tollefson plant in particular picks up more diversity of supply than any other treatment plant in our system. It takes literally really challenging creek water and makes it pristine.
We can't maximize the use of that water without these upgrades. The infrastructure was built originally in the 1940s and had not been upgraded since the 1960s. It was too costly to go in and rehabilitate any longer. We wanted to increase efficiencies at the plant. There's a lot of new technology that's come out since the 1940s and 60s.
The new pretreatment is the best available technology really in conventional water treatment. When storms come, we have to treat that water that is available to us. We're better prepared now with the new facility here to treat that water with the increased amount of sediment that comes with it. We did increase our capacity to treat more of our local water and set us up for future phases to where we can increase our capacity here at Tollefson.
The phases as we move forward are going to make the technology more advanced, the treatment processes more complex so that we can treat different sources at different times on a more frequent basis. I feel good running these plants knowing that we're doing everything we can to make our water just great tasting and affordable and reliable for our customers on a daily basis. It's fun.